Alright, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Khalifah Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh Kakadash. Give honor to the elder apostle, great Muslim rule, since I take the Akim and the prick of the truth, across the four corners of the earth, to the spirit, sorry, Yahweh shall shout at the hope of the elect. I take to the Israelite born that scattered among the nations that believe in the name of Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the sisters and families that attended to the gospel preached on the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you. And who the world inwardly called God, his name Yahweh. And who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name Yahweh Shai. And where the Hebrew Israelites, as consist of the so-called Negro and Latino Native Americans, and those who line the Senate go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nations. All right. There's a post on Instagram about my camp. You know, it's Mahari Call, one of the great brothers from Los Angeles camp. And the bro is Shias and we're in the same camp as well. He posted, "Do you see what I see?" And it's the logo of the World Economic Forum. And you can clearly see right where it is circle where the red going to the threes. That's within the 3-word World Economic Forum. You can see that it's alluding to sit, all right? And it's plain as day, but only if you have the eyes to see, all right? So you have the true men of the Lord, all right? So the prayer, sorry, how about y'all try that? Have the eye sound to see these things, all right? All right, because we're the children of light and we can see these things, all right? Everybody else is in darkness. They're not going to catch on to these subliminal messages within the word or logo or phrase, what have you, all right? And this, go to Revelation 13 and 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and that's why you see 666. All right, and we're gonna get back to the scriptures in a minute. So we're not ignorant of Esau's devices, as the scriptures tell you. It's 2 Corinthians 2:11. Like Satan should get an advantage of us with, Satan, the adversary, so-called white man, should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, so we're not ignorant of the things that he have out there. All right, to defeat the masters, all sorts of things. All right, because we are the children of night, of the day, and we have the eyesight to see these things. All right, because we're walking within the light that is of Yahweh Shai. All right. So what is the World Economic Forum? You can see it here too. All right. It's the World Economic Forum, WEF, based in College, Geneva, Canton, Switzerland, is an international NGO. NGO, I forgot what that is. International non-governmental organization. That's what that is. So they stay there independent. All right. It's founded on 24 January 1971. The WEF mission is stated as committed to improving the state of the world by engaging business, political, academic, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agenda. All right, sound like helping shape a new world order. All right, with the Esau agenda. All right, we know each so-called white men want to create a new world order. All right, a one world government. Okay, in this World Economic Forum or the International Non-Governmental Organization is part of the image of the beast. Okay, and they're helping, all right, pushing, like it said, business, political, academic, and other leaders of society to shape global, regional, and industry agendas. All right, and best believe it's coming from, all right, it's from the elite, all right, and best believe it's being funded by somebody of that caliber, all right, to put the agenda, all right, on a worldwide scale, which is part of the image of the beast, to have the world to follow that image, all right. The WEF hosts an annual meeting at the end of January in Davos, a mountain resort in Graubünden in the eastern Alp region of Switzerland. The meeting brings together some 3,000 business leaders, international political leaders, economists, celebrities, and journalists for up to 5 days to discuss global issues across 500 sections. So there you have it. So Edom, so-called white man, is pushing, eventually, in this meeting, is going to come out. This is what they're going to aim for, or what they're going to try to accomplish. Okay? Revelations 13 and 15, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. All right, and this is how one of the ways of speaking to organizations like the World Economic Forum. All right, so you have NATO, you have the EU, you have the Council of Foreign Relations, you have the Bilderberg Group, Trilateral Commission. All right, all these different group, entity, organizations that basically part of the end of the beat and not speaking. Okay. The image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as were not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Or it's gonna come out of these meetings. People have to get chipped or to be killed. Okay. You gotta notice, just like with the pandemic with the jab, all these world leaders was pushing toward the same agenda, have to be jabbed. Why is that? Because it's all part of the world grand theme of things, worldwide grand theme of things. The all in all, this is all according to Yahweh Shai that doing these things. Alright? It causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that could be the MOB, alright, the chip of the beast. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're poor, rich, in prison, not in prison, it doesn't matter. And that no man buy or steal, alright, transactions. You have the World Economic Forum there that have to deal with the economy. Eventually they're talking about shipping the economy from physical, which is already somewhat digital with the credit card, debit card, more to a 100% digital system, which is going to be the MOB, the mob, all right, the ship of the beast, or the number of his name, all right. So we're into the number of his name already, and within that 603 score six, all right, you're gonna see. So like, yeah, Psi Sigma, Alright. And the word to go into is not the thick one. Alright, well, stigma, because that's the point. A mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance. Alright? And that mark, that can be disgrace, is the mob, alright? The MOB, the chip of the beast. Alright, why? Because for taking that chip, you're going to be put to death. Read Revelation 19. Okay? So we know Esau is not going to be successful, alright? Because it says he's about to fill his belly. It's what's it start at 20? Job 20:20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. Alright? He shall not save of that which he desired. Which he desired, the complete 100% control of the earth. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his good. In the fullness of his deficiency, he shall be in straight. Alright, when he's trying to get the New World Order. Alright, straight is difficulties. Alright, he's having a hard time completing that. Hold on. Alright, so he's gonna have a hard time fulfilling that New World Order, and he's not gonna be successful at it as well. Alright? It said, when he is about to fill his belly, the house shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Alright? He could be destroyed by a thermonuclear missile. Alright? And they're also discussing how they're gonna fight the Lord and his angel as well. Alright? The G20 summit, or the G7. Alright, he's not talking about these things, okay? Instead, when he is about to fill his belly, the house shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Alright, while he getting the New World Order off the ground. Alright, while he's tripping the people. Okay? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Okay, and let's talk about the nuclear missile. Alright, Esau not gonna be successful. Alright, so it's that. Shalom.